today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about the story time of when I met an upcoming actor. My main intention going into this night was I went with a guy and I was supposed to be meeting some of his old college friends, his sister, and his sister's boyfriend. The bar we went to was called Break Room 365. He actually knows the owner of the place, so they were able to get us like a karaoke booth. The second premise of my intentions, obviously, is to make girlfriends. So I'm very open-minded. I try to make friends that are females because I have a really hard time making those kind of friends. So we got to this bar. Super cool. There's like these old karaoke things and old like Coca-Cola machines. You like open them, there's karaoke booths inside. There was like bottle service ready for us. I had met some of his friends. At the point that I met this girl, I was a little tipsy. Very backhand corner, I want to say the back right hand corner of this bar, there's an old school telephone booth that's set up exactly like how they look. So the guy I was with, he's like, look how cool this is. So I went inside and then we just started making out. Moral of the story. So this girl and her friends start to walk over towards the area to get to the karaoke booths, and they pass by the telephone booth. She goes, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, this is adorable. So she was taking pictures of me and the guy, and she was like, hey, like, what's your number? I want to airdrop these to you. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So she was like airdropping the pictures to me. I was kind of asking her questions like about herself, like how old was she, you know, kind of just learning like her morals and like what this girl was about. Never once did she mention she was an actor. It was more so just about like, I recently moved to LA, I live with a bunch of friends, I'm like kind of new to the area, but I've been here for a while. I understand it's like hard to make friends, like super genuine kind of girl. So further in the night, she actually came and hung out with me and this guy's friends in this karaoke room. And towards the end of the night, this is where I think it went wrong. So I got both her phone number and her Instagram, which I really didn't care about having her Instagram. This was her being like, hey, follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back, kind of thing. But this was before the end of the night when she decided to lose her phone. I don't know if she just like misplaced it or sat it down somewhere, or one of her friends put it in their pocket. But she came up to us at the end of the night and she accused my guy's friends at the time that they had stolen her phone. She was very adamant on it. She was like, I can't believe you, like, why the fuck would you steal my phone? Where the hell did you put it? Why are you not telling me? And you know, this guy's like, I have my own phone. Why would I need to take yours? You know, I have my own. Essentially. So I think it might have ended in bad terms, in a sense that maybe she was under the impression that the people we were hanging out with stole her phone, and maybe that made her look down upon me just because of the whole idea. The next morning, I essentially tried to text the girl and I went to go look up her Instagram to see what she was about. Come to find out, this girl is actually the main actor of the Wings saga. I'm not going to give out her name just for the own safety of her. Very pale, very redheaded, if that gives you any help in figuring out the case. But that's her. I met her. She works for a Netflix series, I guess, that's still going on, which I think is super amazing, because if you don't know anything about me, my dream company to work for is Netflix, so I think it's super cool that I got to meet someone that's a part of something that I am really admirable about. I don't believe I follow her on Instagram anymore, just because I was like, I don't care to follow you on Instagram if we're not friends. If I don't have an interest in you personally and we're not friends and you're not speaking to me, why should I still continue to follow someone? But, you know, it is what it is. The second topic I kind of want to dive into has to do with the Great Gatsby party. I don't know if you've heard about it, but they hold this party every year. I think it's been going for a little bit. They hold it in Las Vegas, Nevada, Miami, New York, and Los Angeles. There might be one more if I'm not mistaken, but those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. I think there's like 4 or 5 of the different places. It's called the Great Gatsby Party. It's Great Gatsby themed, and you have to dress the part in order to make it into this party. And you actually are supposed to order tickets like way in advance, and I believe they have like a bar service, kind of like a acrobatic kind of thing, and like a performance and everything. Like, it's an actual really big party, and I went to go look into it, and it's something I want to be a part of. But I went to go look up tickets in Los Angeles and Miami, and actually Miami is more expensive than Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I want to say the last tickets that are remaining are $110, which is fucking insane to me. But they originally, I think, were going for like 89 or 98 or something. But I never heard of this party until one of my friends in Michigan actually flew out to New York just to go to this event. And they posted a bunch of pictures on it, and they tagged them on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, but holy cow, it looks like the best thing in my entire life. Like, I definitely want to go and buy an outfit, like, just for this party. Like, fur coat, glitz and glam, maybe, like, a headband with, like, the little feathers on it. You know, like, look the part. I really want to go to it. But the thing I can't decide is if I want to waste the $110 for a ticket to go to this event in Los Angeles, because the one in New York looks super cool, or do I just want to save my money and just full send myself to New York? Because another thing I really want to do this year is go to New York for like New Year's. It's like on my bucket list. I've never been to New York. I've always wanted to go to New York. I recently bought like some outfits that are super aesthetic for New York, but they're probably not for winter, because the winters in New York are exactly like Michigan, and they're probably fucking hell. But yeah, that's what I'm torn between. I don't know what your feeling is between the two, but I'm definitely stuck on the two. So if you want to help a girl out and kind of let me know what you would do you want to spend, should I spend $110 and go to an event that's in Los Angeles, or do I want to save the money and maybe like full send myself to New York? I wouldn't get to go to the Great Gatsby party because it already happened in New York, but I would still get to go and maybe see like the ball drop, go to different bars, like bar hopping, maybe go to like the peninsula, go to the spa. That place is like my favorite place in the entire world right now. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. But maybe if I feel in the mood for it when I'm editing this video, I will leave their Instagram somewhere on the screen where you can kind of see what I'm talking about, like the vibe of this event. It just looks cool. I saw it and now I want to go to. I'm like obsessed with it. I don't really know how to explain it. I never was like a giant fan of the Great Gatsby, but like the aesthetic of this party seems like everything. Like it does seem worth it to me. And the third topic I really want to talk about, I'm just gonna jump into it and then we can talk logistics later. One of my coworkers, every single week, I want to say at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, they always make a comment towards my nails, and I feel like it's at this point I'm over it and I'm like really upset about it, because the fact that you have to keep pointing something out to me, I'm not really sure if that's their way of flirting with me. Like when I was younger, that's kind of what was told to me a bunch, or if they're just being a fucking dick, because at this point if you have to point it out to me 3 to 4 to 5 times, like I think I got the point by now. Like you don't have to point it out to me constantly. So I believe that there's so much effort that goes into being a female that guys don't even 100% fully understand. Example, like we have to pay to get our hair colored, our hair cut, we have to pay for like, you know, makeup and like all these different outfits to look really presentable, to look nice. And then for guys, they can just wear like a button-up, jeans and khakis and nice shoes and call it a day. Most of the time they'll wear like the same shoes like 2 to 3 to 5, maybe every single day, and be able to get away with it. But for women, you know, it's like a much harder thing. Like we're seen wearing the same pair of heels, we're seen wearing the same pair of shoes every day. We get picked on, we get insulted, we get like, I don't really know how to explain it to you, at least for my entire life. That's kind of like the feeling I've had, because I remember when I was a kid, I actually would go home crying to like my parents and my mom and my dad, and I'd be like, I don't understand why Tony picked on me for wearing this, or I don't understand why, you know, so-and-so, like this guy is picking on me for this. Like I vividly remember my parents being like, well, you have to understand, they don't know how to flirt, and most of the time when they're picking on you, they're trying to hit on you, but they just don't know how. And you know, the older I got, I kind of like tried to believe that analogy that they were putting on me as a young kid. But then the older I got, I was like, I don't really know if this analogy is really accurate, because it still happens to me, and like these people are like in their 30s, they should know how to flirt. But one of my coworkers is like, oh, like when are you gonna get your nails done? Like you never have your nails done, I don't understand. Or they'll pick on me and they'll be like, oh, I see you didn't have time to go to the salon this week. And it's like, they've said this comment so many times that they should know by this point, like I'm not getting my nails done. I was like, well, I don't have like a bunch of money like monthly to go go and throw on those things, and then they'll like bring it up the next week, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't really want to waste my money on that, and they're still sitting here judging me like, oh, well, everyone else gets their nails done, and I'm like, what are you like a 12-year-old boy right now? Like, yeah, maybe you like girls to have their nails done. I like my nails done too, but like also I would like to eat. I would like my dog to eat. I would like to spend my money on gas where I can get to work every day, you know? So it's like I don't feel like they're super understanding of my situation, but I do think it's a little fucked up that the guy would even continuously bring it up. But it does kind of agitate me because, like I said, like I don't have the extra money to throw at it, and I would prefer like mentally and financially to spend my money on something that I know is worthwhile, such as like my health and eating and etc. And I just feel like when I get my nails done, I'm throwing away a bunch of money that I'll never get back. Like I'm spending $45 to $85 to get something done that I'll never see again because it has to get redone like every 2 weeks. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like my nails done. I do. It makes me feel classy. It makes me feel more feminine. It makes me feel, I don't know, give me that little boost just by like seeing my fingers, I guess. But it's not something I feel mentally and physically like I want right now. And I think it's really fucked that like a guy would continuously point out the fact that I'm not getting my nails done. It makes me feel like shit, okay? Like, I don't know if you're trying to flirt here, but maybe just for context, for any other guys that are constantly picking on a girl for not having her nails done, it's fucked. Because you don't know her situation. She could, you know, be not financially stable and needing to, like, buy things for herself because she doesn't live with her family. Or, I don't know, maybe she's just a tomboy and doesn't like getting her nails done. Like, I don't think it's fair for guys to be able to put that pressure on us. Like, come on, I don't get mad at you. Like, I don't get mad at you when you're not wearing like a nice Ralph. Like, chill bro, chill, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and if you want to tune in next week to hear about the time that I stayed at a guy's house I was dating and he decided to leave me to go and snort crack, then tune into next week's video. I'll leave my social medias on the screen here for when I'm not here on YouTube, and hopefully I will see you in the near future. Love you. Bye.